Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Deus Ex The Fall. And when last we left off, that guy there didn't notice that I knocked this riot cop unconscious. Unfortunate for you, because you're next. We're currently exploring around the streets, avoiding going to where we need to go, which is to the slums. That said, we can go that way to get to the slums as well, so perhaps we're just taking a roundabout route, as it were. I'm just waiting for my energy to go back up, and then I'll knock you unconscious and take your ammunition as well. Hopefully none of you have anything important to say. I'll talk to you just to be sure.
We managed to control the gangbangers in this district, but I would be careful along the boardwalk and stay the hell out of these slums.
Thank you for the advice. I will certainly heed it. While I take your ammunition. More shotgun shells, always useful. Hello.
Things are changing around here. I don't even feel safe walking down the street from my own home.
I can't tell how you'd get that idea. I mean, it's not like somebody just got knocked unconscious right next to you.
Drugs, gangs, seeping into our lives through the boardwalk. If you ask me, we should seek the dogs on that place.
Let's go and have a look over here. Is there anything awesome here? Well, there's a bin we can have a look in. There's nothing in the bin. What about over here? Nothing in this bin either. What about here? Nothing there either. Right, we could go that way, but I'd rather go this way right now, because there's somebody that we can talk to. Over here. Hello, how are you?
The police give me shit? Like I'm some gangbanger? Shit, I ain't no criminal. I don't shoot people, I don't sling dope.
Ah, we've spoken to you before, so I think we pretty much explored everywhere that we can, and there is this that I'm not even going to try and hack, because it's level 2, and we're not good enough for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around, and I'm going to backtrack back over to the other area. Ooh. Okay, that's really difficult to get into. I'm not even going to try and break that. Or that, but I am going to look in here. Ooh, beer. And I'm going to take this ID file as well. If I can highlight it. Can I highlight it now? Here? Okay, I'm going to have to be very particular about this, aren't I? What if I crouch? Okay, something is preventing me from doing this. There we go! Took a little bit of, fiddly pointing of the mouse there, but I've managed it. So we can go this way, which brings us to here. And that brings us to there. Have I been here? I've probably been somewhere around here. Let's have a look in here, just in case. Ah, money. I can't have been here because there's money. And this sort of leads back over to here. Always worth checking the bins, just in case we find even better stuff. Like a gun at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if there's just one lying around. Anything here? No. I don't see any more people that I can knock unconscious to get ammunition from. I can see more things in the bins, though, like these energy bars. Ooh, there's somewhere. Also, there's somewhere over here that I can open. Level 3, level 2. And there's beer over there. Aha! Bin beer! The best kind of beer. Not actually the best kind of beer. Let us go and have a look here and scrounge for more things. I'm sure that all of this will pay off eventually. Right, there's you. Hello?
We managed to control the gangbangers in this district, but I would be careful along the boardwalk and stay the hell out of these slums.
So you're saying exactly the same thing as one of the other riot cops, and there's one over there. That said, I'm sure we're far enough away that they won't notice. And notice they did not. I'll take that shotgun ammunition, thank you. And just think, I could buy that and it would probably cost me a lot of money. Ah, you're a little concerned. Hopefully you'll stop being concerned. You're actually the first person to be concerned about me knocking somebody unconscious. Hello? Either that or you're... Nope, you're fine now. You're fine. Ah, this looks like an important building. We could go in there at some point. But for now, we'll talk to you.
I admire your odds, although I hate to think what must have happened to make you need them. My wife is paying for my first set as an anniversary present. Camila Cardoso at Lean is giving me new eyes and legs. She's one of the best.
Okay, anything you can tell me about this person?
Someone like you is bound to draw attention. I wish you luck, but I'd rather not ask why you're here.
It's probably a sensible idea. Don't mind me, I'm going to go over here and get even more ammunition. There's somebody over here. You! Hello!
Nice hogs. There was talk about augmenting the force during the last round of contract negotiations, but our union leaders caved.
Well, that was interesting to know. Maybe the orgs might have saved you from me knocking you unconscious. But either way, more ammunition for me. I'll take that. You're panicking a little bit. You'll forget about it soon enough. While I read this. Lim International. I've already read that. Fair enough. And I'll have a look in here. Nothing here. I feel like we're going in a big circle, which is quite good, because then that means that we can focus on going to the place we need to, which is over here. After that is, I have a look over here and take this money. Because why not leave money on a chair? Why not, eh? Nothing here. There's a bin. More money. Marvelous. We're getting loads of money. And there's nobody here. I think we've gone around in a circle completely. And there's nothing else that we can gain here, which is fine. I will now head back to the area that we are meant to be going to, towards the slums. All I need to do is find the actual way that we went. Not exactly clear. Everything sort of looks quite the same in this urban jungle. Just got to follow that X. All the way over here. And over here. Ignoring the adverts. Ah, this is the way we need to go. And that is the building that I'm sure we'll be going to eventually. Let us head back to the boardwalk, and then to the slums. And it seems like nobody has respawned, which is good, because we don't want them to respawn, just in case we have to run away from them later. I still think that's very likely. Let us head in the direction we need to go, towards the slums. We need to go and get that neuroprazine, quite urgently. And this is the way we need to go. This way. It's only 30 meters away, towards the place where we can switch to a new location. But first, level 2, level 1. Ooh, we might be able to do this one. Let's see. Ooh, it's quite big. And we're starting over here. We could sort of make our way over there. 2, 3, and 2. That's going to chase us quite quickly. We could go this way. Let's go this way first. That might slow that down. Then again, it might also make it so that it starts chasing us immediately. Yes, it does. Right, let's go. Quickly. We need to be a little bit faster than this. Over here now. And then over here. You're being quite slow, which is good. And then this way. I think we can do it. Marvelous. Device unlocked. What is in here that was worth doing this? The answer, stun darts. Well, that's not bad. We also got some experience, which is nice to get. We could try this one, but I feel like we might need to get a little bit more experience and maybe put some points into hacking before we do that. Nothing over here. There's something here, but it's too heavy to move. We could spend some points to increase our org so that we can move heavy objects, but right now I'm going to go over here and instead head to the slums, where we apparently need to watch out, because there's danger here. There are certainly people here that may not like us going around and knocking people unconscious, so we will be mindful of that. It's 60 odd meters over there to get to where we need to be, so naturally we're going to go everywhere else first and take some bin beer. We can't use these, they're just on the wall as a decorative thing. Anything over here apart from a rather low-res car without wheels? Nothing here, that's fine. I may talk to you later. For now, I'm going to go over... Ooh, this is another way into here. Still think it's a bad idea to go that way. But taking this pocket secretary and giving it a read, a good idea. Joey, I'm sorry times are bad for you now. You know the many troubles I experienced when I was young and stupid like you. I should have work for you next month, but no promises. Meantime, if you have nowhere else to stay, there is a storage garage on Rojo Street, and you can open it by entering 6009. That's handy, it's not the Atana, but you don't have to worry about getting rolled or messed around with by anyone. Maybe you should sell your pocket secretary. I'm sure it's worth something. Well, bad news about that. You should have sold it. Alvarez, I know you said you'd hit me back this week, but I'm desperate, partner. Me mama got kicked out of her husband's place, and he was only letting me crash there a few nights a week anyway. Me mama is staying with her sister, who hates me even worse than my stepdad did. I've been crashing on the beach or on benches or whatever. Stuff is as bad as it's ever been, friend. If you could do anything for me, anything, I'll do it. You know I will. He's most certainly desperate. Should have sold that pocket secretary. Now, let's see if we can go into here. We don't have a code for this. Have to keep that in mind as we walk around some more. We're probably going to have to walk past those people there. We could have a conversation with this person. If this person wants...
Keep walking, Aug. You ain't welcome here.
Well, that's a nice introduction.
Vete a la mierda, Aug.
If we walk over there, I imagine you're going to get very hostile, and that is not good. Mental note, those people don't like us. Also bins. Nothing in here, but there's one over here that's hidden away, and it has pistol bullets. Marvelous. Let us go and look over here. Ooh, stuff. I want to get that stuff, but I don't think I can reach it. I can get this beer, though. Beer's good. Hello.
No, Pana. Not me. No.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
You take the dope, you get sick, and she comes, man. She comes, and they never see you again.
I still have no idea what you're talking about.
She's coming, man. She's coming for all of us.
Still no idea who you're talking about. I'm still curious about going over and having a look over there. But maybe we'll get an opportunity to later. Perhaps for a mission. Hello.
There's a doctor. Arias, Arujo, something like that. Runs a clinic around here. He might be able to help you.
He might be able to.
There's a nicer out clinic downtown. Mi hermano got work done on his legs there after he lost them in the service. Government paid for the whole thing too.
We might want to go there as well, just in case. Nothing over here. This is quite a route to get here, though. Ooh, we could also go this way. What's over here? Ah, you're probably not going to be friendly, are you? I highly doubt it. Mental note, you're probably not going to be friendly. We could go over here and see if we can find... Hello.
Couple of people been missing for days. I got a feeling the gang has something to do with it.
Oh?
I got nothing to say to you, man.
Fair enough. We could talk to you.
Bulto, unless you got some loopholes. I don't got the time.
Sadly, no. That's why I'm here.
You hear me? Unless you got some shit. You don't mean shit.
Fair enough. You don't want to talk to me. What about you?
Dr. A picked me up off my feet more than once. Speaking of which, do you know if you got any more of the stuff?
I've no idea.
Gangsters everywhere, people dying in the streets, Rapocine shortage. Ay, Dios mío, man, at least the doc is still in business.
I think this is the doc that he is talking about. Let's go in. The underground clinic. Right, we've got to find the doctor, and of course we've got to take everything that we can while we're here. Like this beer. And we'll talk to you.
Are you getting some work done on you today?
No, I'm not.
Using microscopic nanite robots. By identifying and destroying HIV virus particles, the nanites are able to stop the virus from replicating and begin the rejuvenation of T cells needed to run immune systems. Amazingly, researchers were able to see increased strength in the immune systems of mice within days of treatment. The shocking speed at which the nanites are able to operate bodes well for nanotechnology in this early stage of development. But what does this mean for humans? How long until nanites are used to cure millions of infected people around the world? VersaLife CEO Bob Page had this to say.
At the current rate of development, we speculate that a cure for humans infected with the AIDS virus will be found within the next 3 to 5 years. The socio-economic repercussions of this discovery will be far-reaching, and I am so proud to be in any way a part to this contribution to humanity.
We can only hope Mr. Page is right. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live from Picus.
And I'm sure VersaLife aren't going to use nanomachines for anything that would be considered bad. They might. Let's move on. Can't talk to you. Can talk to you, though.
Aye, those are some serious argumentation you are using.
Oh yes, that they are.
I am sorry, I don't mean to stare. It's just, I've never seen anything like that. Up close like this, I guess.
Fair enough. Let's go and see if we can find the person we want to talk to. I think that's you. But first, we'll read this ebook. Coping with DDS. Darrow Deficiency Syndrome, DDS, is the disruption of the neuroprosthetic junction in cybernetic augmentations, causing the patient's body to reject the aug. Patients may find that they cease to have control over their augmented bodies, resulting in painful seizures, uncontrolled use of the augmentation abilities, or even full loss of augmentation. The only legally available treatment for DDS is neuropozyne, a compound that treats the effects of DDS by preventing the buildup of scar tissue around the junction. It's available only by prescription, and weekly doses are required to properly treat DDS. Risine, manufactured by Zafir Tech, is a new alternative drug that is currently hoping to expand the consumer choice for DDS treatment. There are a few practical steps one can pursue when neuropozyne or Risine are unavailable. Ice packs can be used on sore augs, and a variety of magnesium-based supplements can help relax the blood vessels in the brain, alleviating the throbbing pain of migraines that patients may experience during withdrawal. Pain may be felt in the forehead, temple, ear, jaw, or around the eye. Some individuals may become overly sensitive to light, sounds, or smells. Remember that there is no cure. If you're experiencing DDS, you must see a doctor or visit your nearest limb clinic. Well, we're at one of those things, and it's not a limb clinic. Also, painkillers. You don't mind if I have these, right? You also don't mind if I take this energy bar? You also don't mind if I try to sneak around you here and take this money? Marvelous. Anything in here? There's a lot of things here. Let's have a look in here. Ooh, an ebook. I think we've already had a look at this. We have. So let's not read that again and move on. Is that blood? What's blood doing in here? Then again, there was also blood on that table too. And we probably can't go in there because that is level 2. Take this beer though. You don't mind, do you? I don't think you do. So let us head over here and have a conversation with the doctor. I think it's high time we had a talk.
Yes, who are you? What do you want? I'm very busy.
Dr. Araujo. A friend sent me. I heard that you might be able to help someone in my position.
I might be able to help a lot of people. So, out with it. What do you want?
This guy sounds rather stressed. I think we need to be upfront and honest with him. I'm suffering from DDS as one option. I'm looking for a reliable source of neuropozyne. That is a direct option. And the sly option is, they say you have access to high-grade meds. I think just being honest with him is probably a good idea.
I'm suffering from DDS. If I don't secure a reliable source of neuropozyne soon, my augmentations could kill me.
By the looks of you, you're in the advanced stages of withdrawal. No wonder you're sickly. But unfortunately for you, I don't deal in neuropozyne anymore. Nupos is in short supply and the margins are just no good.
Ah. Well, that's to be expected. I've heard about the shortages, or there's got to be something else. I heard there was an alternative to neuropozyne. I'm going to talk about the shortages.
I've heard about the shortages. VersaLife isn't producing enough of it to meet demand. It's not right, one company controlling the drug that so many people rely on.
It's a sad state of affairs, Pana. But there is a new hope. A new drug has become available to replace neuropozyne. From Zafir Labs. It's called Risine.
Well, let's find out more about it. We could just demand it. I want to know more before we make any sort of decision. It's a sensible idea. Forewarned is forearmed.
Risine? Tell me about it. It's like neuropozyne?
Yes, in fact, it's virtually identical to neuropozyne, but cheaper and not made by VersaLife. And believe me, VersaLife is not very happy about that fact. They try to suppress it, keep it out of the limb clinics, try to sabotage the drug trials so that no one can get it. They want everyone to keep taking neuropozyne.
So Risine isn't available legally anywhere?
Not yet, Jefe. But it's only a matter of time before Zafir has it approved by the WHO. And then I stop making money selling it.
We have two options here. I don't think so, or okay, I want a month's supply to start with. I'm a little concerned about this. I'm concerned about it because there might be an actual legitimate reason why VersaLife is trying to prevent this drug from reaching the market. Maybe there's something wrong with it. I want to keep my options open. I want to keep them open. I'm sure I can come back here at some point later if it turns out that I do need to get Rhizine. But for now, I think we'll stick with what we know rather than what we don't.
I don't think so. I don't want to be pumped full of some knockoff street drug that hasn't been tested properly.
It sounds like you need more help than I can provide. I can put you in contact with someone at LIM.
I can't just walk into LIM. I mean, I don't want anyone to know who I am. I need to keep a low profile. That's why I came to someone like you.
Someone like me? Please, I am a very resourceful man. I have in my possession a LIM preferred client card linked to an anonymous RFID. Using this card, you can access all of the services of a LIM clinic, including as much neuropozyne as you can afford, while remaining safely anonymous. That's if you deserve it, of course.
What do you want for it? Name your price.
Answer me this. A man is cast adrift with no family bonds, no old friends, and no morals to guide his actions. What do you call him?
Ooh. That is an interesting question. Lonely, free, or lost? Lonely sounds like a lonely man to me. Free is a man who is free to do anything he pleases. Lost is somewhat lost, and not sure is That is a matter of opinion, and that is also a matter of opinion. That is a matter of fact.
Sounds like a lonely man to me.
That may be. I will sell you the card for a small fee.
How small? 500 credits? That's a bargain.
Here, take the credits.
Very good doing business with you, Mr. Well, I don't think I want to know your name. Go see Camila Cardoso at the LIM clinic downtown. She runs the place, and she can make anything happen. But I must warn you, she is a tough woman, so be polite.
Thank you for the warning. We have made some progress, for we now have the card that we need to get neuropozyne. Rhizine was an alternative, but considering the fact that there's blood here as well, and a bloody handprint, I'm not so sure I want Rhizine. Is that blood on my table? There's blood on the floor too! You really need to clean this place up, you know. But anyway, when we come back, folks, we will go to that clinic, and hopefully we'll be able to secure some neuropozyne. That's the hope, anyway. And we may go and check out... Oh dear, I think we need some neuropozyne quite quickly. And so, when we come back, folks, we will go to the LIM clinic. And I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.